Do you want to do a commentary today?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to. Testing, can you hear me? And that's a good volume? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, just one. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that. Hopefully it doesn't drop out. Yeah. All right. See ya.
So when do I start talking?
I guess when they're coming out on the field.
Yep, sure. Wait, can we put that there? Oh, that's good. That's good.
We can tape it on there.
Tape it. Knock it.
Yep,
Good thinking.
I'll get you some 100-mile-an-hour tape.
So is the stream already started?
I think so.
Okay. That's much better. Good stuff. Excellent work. Go you.
Move it down a bit. Move the tape down. Any more while I'm here?
That's good.
Hello. I'm trying to review the computer with the Zoom. It's not working. Everything's plugged in. I'm not sure if I stop the menu. Yeah. Yep, that's plugged into remote. Yep. It's all the way to the left on LANC. Yeah. before when I just said no. Yeah.
I was working before and after.
Yes.
Okay, that's unusual. Alright, yeah, send me a photo of that if you can.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's 11 against the other one. I was thinking it was one of the others. Okay. Completely honest with you, I haven't used one
Oh
of these.
wait, it's the cord. It's the tape on the thing. I just have to. I'm gonna have to tape it.
You got some more tape?
Okay.
It was just on the weird angle. I'm gonna have to cut it. Okay. That's okay.
It's the same in front scenario.
That's fine.
I'll be careful.
It's okay. Okay. I'll just be worried.
Yeah, no, that's all good. That's just, yeah, something to keep an eye on from again. Should have plenty to. Yeah, skip something.
Thank you for that. They've given me the dodgy thing.
The dodgy set. Good job on that, boy. Use your teeth. No, don't.
Ready for the game. Welcome to Prospect Park for this NPL Tasmania clash between Launceston City and Riverside Olympic. Opening game of round 3 of this season, and both these sides looking to build on excellent wins last weekend and good strong starts to the season. One side that will be happy not to be playing in Launceston this weekend is Glenorchy, having played both these teams in the opening 2 rounds and come away pointless. The first week of the season, Glenorchy took a late lead here at City and was still leading with 1 minute to go before Ben Belize came off the bench and equalised for City, and then Will Humphrey provided arguably the highlight of the opening round of the season with a wonderful winning goal to give City a 2-1 lead. The following weekend, Glenorchy played at Riverside last Saturday, and arguably one of Riverside's best ever NPL Tasmania results. They won 3-0 to send Glenorchy home pointless again. Riverside had lost their opening round match against Kingborough, a 1-0 loss with a goal from their arch nemesis Noah Mees, who started out playing here at City. City built on their 2-1 win with a 4-0 win against Ulverston last weekend. 2 goals from Yoshi Akawa and other goals from their other new signings, Gershom Dupai and Charles Reynolds. Both these sides will play the new boys next in round 4. City will take on South East United and Riverside travel to Ulverston. I've got the lineups for you. I've spent much of today trying to work out who's going to play where, and I've still got mistakes all over the shop, but I can give you the 1 to 11 for City. Lachlan Clark, as ever, in goal. Number 2, Drew Samet. 5 is Koki Kawacha. 6, Aaron Kidmus, of course, playing against his old side tonight. Number 9 is Gershom Dupoy. 10, Yoshi Akawa, who will play in the number 10 role. Number 11 is the striker Charles Reynolds from Launceston United. Number 12, Tyson Matthews. Will Humphrey, I'm used to Humper playing as a centre-back, but I understand he'll probably play as a holding midfielder today. 18 is Max Rawlings, 19 is Oscar Marsden on the bench. The surprise in that lineup is that Jack Woodland is not starting. He's on the bench. I think he's got a bit of a knock. Alongside his brother Riley, Ben Belize is number 8, and Pat Brown 17, and Barney Wilcox number 20. Riverside Olympic, full of surprises. I thought, coming off the back of such a good win last week, that they would be unchanged, but little did I know. Number 1, the keeper, Matthias Munoz, has made an excellent start to the season between the sticks. Will Prince is the captain. He will wear number 8. Shinoya Mizuno is number 2. 4, Barnaby Davies. 5, Creech Johnson. 6, Toby Harrop. 13, Bright Owusu. 16, Matthias Rodriguez. 17, Arpan Rai. 18, Matthias Binyangi, and 90, Damon Almazan. So quite a few changes from last week. On the bench they have James Pelletier, Yassin Mohammadi, Austin Marshall, Joel Hawkins and Liam Poulsen. These two sides no strangers to each other. They played each other an awful lot over the years, and these games are always very competitive, especially here on a Friday night. Perfect conditions out there tonight for for this fixture. Lovely, and it's cool, but it's not cold, and great time to play football. Who wouldn't want to be 20 at the moment? I'm sitting here, I'm right between the two benches on this side of Prospect Park, so if you hear any shouting in the background, if it's in a Portuguese accent, it'll be coming from my right, and that'll be the Riverside coach, Helder dos Santos Silva. If it's coming from my left, and it's a Lancashire accent, it'll be Daniel Syson, the Launceston City coach, and we're underway. I've told them both not to swear. Will Prince playing it back to the keeper, Matthias Munoz, trying to work out the formations. It looks like City are starting with a back four. I think City will probably be a 4-3-3 today. They've kind of played, I watched their game last week and I thought they were more of a 4-4-1-1 with Akawa playing in the number 10 role. But, oh, it's given away there. Here's a good chance. Riverside, early doors, gone for the chip, and it's in! Lovely goal inside the first minute. What are the chances? They're scored. That's up and wide from distance. Over Lucky Clark's head. Bit of a mistake there by City at the back. And Riverside pounced straight away. 1-0 up inside the first minute. Up and wide the scorer.
Let's go, lads, let's go! Let's go, lads! The next one, come on!
Well, that was an exciting start. Didn't see how the ball came to him, but he certainly took it very nicely. Clark caught in no man's land, and he put it in beautifully. Very nice, big finish. And City go behind early doors. Riverside 1-0 up already. So Drew Samet, I'm used to Drew Samet playing as fullback. I thought he had in the first couple. Seems to be playing centre-back today. And City on the attack early with Will Humphrey advancing upfield against his old side. Chance here for a shot from distance, straight at the kill. Really went to the keeper's arms.
Boys, come on, keep it out there.
So it looks like Tyson Matthews is playing fullback, and in the middle is Drew Samet. And Oscar Marsden, I think, is the other fullback. There's a bit of Portuguese in the background, so that would be Helder. Syson very quiet to my left here. The City attack just breaks down in the middle. This is Riverside coming out from the back. City have won it back straight away. That's Charles Reynolds trying to get the ball forward.
Excellent, good work, boys.
Support Drew. Tolkien round.
Going from the right for City into the penalty area. This is a shooting chance for Charles Reynolds, but just over the box.
Hey, Chaz, come
good
on.
early effort. Bit of a rangefinder for the youngster from Lonnie United. So I think Reynolds is playing on one side of a front three with Dupoy in the middle and Max Rawlings on the other side with Akawa in behind them. And right in the centre of the park, a key contest today will be Aaron Kidmas against his old side. I remember watching Aaron Kidmas score in a Riverside win here going back a few years. That was round 3 in 2020. They won 2-1 here. Kidmas scored the first goal. Matt Spanos scored the winner in that game. City came back and won the replay at Riverside 3-1. City have had a remarkable record in these games over the years. They do very, very well in the derbies, especially when you factor in the games against Lonnie United as well. Very, very dominant in the Northern derbies. And they're on the attack now down the left-hand side. Trying to get the ball in towards Dupoy, but Riverside get it clear. Dupoy wearing the number 9 and very much playing as the central striker at the moment. Patient build up again from City, back to Tyson Matthews. Under pressure from Riverside, and they've won the ball. There. That's Aaron Kidmas. Max Rawlings getting the ball forward, but that will go through to the keeper. Oh, that's a mistake from Will Prince. This could be an own goal. Oh, and he's kept it out, but oh, how did that stay out? Prince tried to play the ball back to his keeper. His keeper was coming out towards him. The ball rolls towards an open net. Somehow Prince got back to clear it off the line. And it still looked like City might score. Fell to Akawa, but he couldn't quite convert. Riverside get away with one there. Still 1-0 to the visitors.
Second ball, Humper! Here! Gotta get it, Thomas, quicker!
It's Brighter Wusu putting pressure on the City defence. Long clearance from Lockie Clark. Prince advancing. Looks like Will Prince is playing. I think he's playing his normal centre back. Yes, he is. He's dropping back to the centre back now. Sometimes, last week he seemed to be playing a lot more in holding midfield, kind of the opposite to what Will Humphrey does at the other side of the pitch. Riverside on the attack now. Attack breaks down. City launch a counter. But again, they've now lost possession. Bit of nerves early doors, I think, in this game.
Gino, come over!
Gino, come over!
Hey! Fire! Closer together!
I got it.
Looks like Barnaby Davies and Will Prince playing the centre-backs for Riverside, and that ball's cut out. Again, Riverside launch another counter. They're very sharp early doors, Riverside, but Kidness breaks it down and City attack. And now ball towards Charles Reynolds, attacking him from the right flank into the penalty area. But he's shown too much of that, and Riverside come away with the ball. Kidness again. Yoshi, Akawa, and cleared. This is Dupoy. Shot on target, straight at the keeper. Good save again from Matthias Munoz.
Press him, Josh! Press him!
Looks like Olympic are playing very much with one striker, being Matthias Rodriguez, and behind him is... There's a chance again for City. Excuse me. Another chance for Akawa, and that's in. City get their equaliser. 8 minutes in. Yoshi Akawa scored 2 last week, and he's buried that one from the edge of the area. 2 goals inside the first 8 minutes. So plenty going on early here at City. And that was a well-taken goal from Yoshi Akawa, edge of the box. Didn't really give Munoz much chance. City are level straight away. 1-0.
Let's go! Great start. Good luck. Good. Excellent. Keep it going. Good luck.
Good signing from Daniel Syson. He is very adept at finding players, and Akawa seems to be filling the void left behind by several of the big-name departures at the end of last year. To lose players like Angus Taylor, Thierry Swabi, Kazuki Hashimoto would leave a big hole in any side, and he's done well. I attended the press conference this morning between the 2 coaches that Football Tasmania put on, and Helder dos Santos Silva made the point that he's replaced those 3 players with very like-minded players. City on the attack again. Here is Akawa again. Good shot and saved at the second attempt. So very much like-for-like replacements. Be very impressive if he could replace the talent of those. Taylor and Swabi were 2 of the best players in the competition last season, and both left at the end of the last year to the mainland.
Yes, Tyson. Brilliant. Fucking love that all day long.
Tyson's got a bit more to say for himself now. He's up and encouraging his players. City enjoying a bit more possession now.
Who scored for them?
Lockie Clark looking towards the left wing. That's going to run through to the Riverside defence.
Yes, G!
Just gets the ball forward, looking towards Rodriguez. Ball breaks down and cleared by Lockie Dunn. The crowd in here tonight, as so often is for these games on a Friday night. Plenty in over by the Woodburners, by the old clubhouse. And really, Prospect Park beginning to look at an excellent venue with the new clubhouse, the Peter Mees Pavilion. You see smoke drifting across the ground there coming from the fire pits. Not as needed as they are midwinter here, when everyone huddles around those fire pits. A very popular place to stand. Guaranteed heat.
Go, that's it, shake! Good.
And Samet kicks the ball out of play, and Riverside get possession again.
Stay up.
Binyangi taking the throw in. Ball has worked back towards Barnaby Davis, and sent it back today. But he's given it away. That's Will Humphrey chests the ball down. That's a lovely ball through, and it looks like the Gower was away, but he's flagged offside, just 10 yards inside the Riverside half. Good move that from City. Daniel Sison not happy having his first words of the evening with the referee, who is tonight Millen Smith.
Step Humphrey if you need to.
A bit of Lancastrian in the background there for you. Ball disappearing into the night sky, nearly hits one of the planes coming into land at the airport out at Evandale, not far from here. City enjoying most of the possession, I would say, so far. And Kidmus launching an attack through the middle here. This is nice play. Akawa again involved. It breaks down and inside can do it again. Things gets it clear. Humphrey wins it back. It's going to go out, I think, for throwing on the far side to City. Back to Lockie Clark in his trademark all-pink outfit. The best-looking pink kit in the league. Kidmus dropping deep to get possession. Ball played forward towards Dupai. Prince wins the header. Chance now for Reynolds. Wins it again. Played out towards the left. Chance on goal. Good save, Munoz. Max Rawlings having the shot there, but another good save from the Olympic keeper. He's busy early doors in this match. Nick lost it again. Good crossover there. Tyson Matthews getting forward from the back, and the ball has gone out for a City corner. Guessing City spend a fair bit of time on their corner routines, with Tyson being such an avid Arsenal fan. Nobody spends longer on corners than Arsenal.
Tell Chaz, when they're full-back invert, not to keep pressing out here, and make sure he follows their full-back.
Tyson with plenty of instructions to his team at the moment. And plenty to say to Drew Samet at the back, as City prepare to take a corner. I think that's way down to the right. I think that's Will Humphrey about to take this with his left foot. Ball comes in and cleared by the Riverside defence. And Humphreys stayed forward from the corner, and this is going to reach in. This is Will Humphrey cutting in on his favoured left foot. Great chance here for Humphrey, but it's deflected. Did that go for a corner? No, it didn't. So it's into the arms of Munoz. Here's Will Humphrey playing against his old side tonight. Spent plenty of years at Riverside, but of course a Northern Rangers product originally. Has played for 3 of the 4 teams in the Launceston area.
Aaron, go tight, go tight. Excellent, mate. This is me, Aaron, this is me. Come sweep, Aaron, come sweep. Here it comes, Aaron, Aaron, this is you.
Aaron, this is in front of it. Right goes to the header. This is Amazan now. Oh, and he's played that through the middle. That's a lovely ball. Here's a good chance. Cutting in from the right. Didn't quite run. And Arkanwai couldn't get onto the rebound. Humphrey. Nice composed play this from City out of the back. They've worked it out to the left wing. Beautiful play this. They're looking to try and release it down the right to Oscar Marsden. I could hear the shout of Aussie early. They found him, but he's lost possession. He's only gone cleared as far as Kidmus.
Quicker, Aaron! Give it now, give it.
Nice play. Kidmus is going to get another chance. Onto his left. Will work out to the left wing. Pulled back. Chance there. Great save. Munoz, but it's put in. The rebound is put in by Dutoy. But it's offside. He takes one look over. He's not happy. He takes one look over the line. Flag was up straight away. Shot came in from the edge of the box. Another good save from Munoz. Couldn't hold on to it. Dutoy put in the rebound. Typical sniffer striker. But the linesman's flag had plenty to say. If flags could speak. 16 minutes in. Good game this, and like I was saying earlier, good crowd in, plenty of people on the far side of the ground, all sitting on the back of their cars, and loads over by the clubhouse. Plenty on the touchline down in front of me as well. Bit of Portuguese swearing away to my right, I won't repeat that.
Get your shoulder off, Oscar! Keep your shoulders open, Oscar.
Ball's gone out on the far side for a City throw midway through up through their own half.
Drew, get Koki to drop off.
Looking to find Reynolds. He's found a bit of space, but the ball doesn't quite run through to him, and Munoz gets it clear to, that's Will Prince advancing upfield. Ball cleared for a throw in to Olympic, just inside their own half.
Aaron, step! Step, Aaron! Cat took in. Just took inside. Quick, push up, quick!
Olympic work it out to the left fullback, and that's Damon Almazan getting the ball clear, and he'll go for the second charge. That's a nice play. Here's Almazan again, breaking clear. He's got behind the defence. He has shooting chance here for Almazan. Great defending there. Lunging tackle. That came in from Koki Kawachi, the centre-back. Superb bit of defending that. I reckon that was on target. I was right behind that as he let fly with his left, Almazan. Still got to beat Lockie Clark, one of the best keepers in the league, but I reckon that was on target. Brilliant defending from the centre-back. Riverside throw. City win it again, but they've lost it straight away. It's going to go out for a throw-in again to Riverside. So it looks like, I think, Drew Samet and Koki Kawachi are the centre-backs, and Oscar Marsden, Tyson Matthews, full-backs for City. Going to Olympic right down by the corner flag. Ball didn't go out. Cross there from Olympic. Cleared by that City defence.
Thank you.
Binyangi and Davies and Prince appear to be a back three when Olympic are in possession, with Almazan dropping in and making it a back four when they concede possession. Almazan getting forward. He's the furthest forward player for Riverside at the moment, but I'd still call him the fullback in this game. Aaron's there now, just in front of us, in front of the commentary box. Tackle that. This is very, very tricky player, Yoshikawa. He's done very well there. Got the ball out towards the left wing. Not offside. City in possession. Left side of the penalty area. It's back towards Okawa. Onto his left foot, gets a shot in. Keeper parries. He's busy, Munoz, but he's done well. That's a good win. Well played, Matthias Rodriguez there. Excellent hold-up play in centre forward. And that's, I thought that was going to work his way through to him again.
Switch!
Will Humphrey looking to switch it out to the left side, as instructed by his coach.
Yeah, Aaron, come out! Aaron, pull out! Yeah, now, all good, well done.
And again, Kawachi, and he's got Samet alongside him if he wants to use him. Very patient
Stay
player.
there, G, stay! Stay, G!
And on to
Look
Kidness.
at G!
Riverside not pressing that much when City have got possession at the back. That's a lovely move, but again, it's offside.
Oi, Aaron, there you
Both
go.
these sides very much playing with a number 10.
G,
Yoshikawa indeed wearing the number 10.
Excellent.
But
That's
I
the
would say
picture
that
for you.
Bright Owusu is playing a very similar role for Olympic, albeit wearing the number 13. With Rodriguez up front, the number 16. Arpen Rai in the middle of the park. This is Mizuno. Oh, and Olympic have lost possession there. Throw to City on the halfway line. Quiet coming from the home supporters. Not much to say for themselves at the moment. Game evenly poised. They've got a bit more to say than they did after the first minute when Arpen Rai put Riverside in front. Okawa equalising on the 8th minute. They're now midway through the first half, 22 minutes on. Again, looking for Arpen Rai on the left wing. Raise the game, shouts Helder dos Santos Silva to his Riverside players. Kidness. Will Humphrey. Both ex-Riverside players. Forced on out for a Riverside throw.
Oscar, open shoulders, please.
Humper open shoulders, says Sison. I don't know what that means. City on the attack, looking towards Dupuy. I think the Dupuy Will Prince challenge will be a key aspect of today's game. Oh, they're not happy about that. It's given as a City throw. Prince not happy. But City have a throw midway into the Riverside half. Dupuy holds it up, comes back towards his chance for Reynolds at the far post. Can't quite make the connection. Good move that. Nice centre forward hold up play again from Dupuy. He's looking the business. He's not quite Thierry Swaby level yet, but he's certainly filling the boots pretty well. I'm told that he came from Ottawa. He had 3 seasons with the Algonquin Wolves, and he's playing tonight. I read in the Examiner that he had I love this expression, a freak accident with a training mannequin, and that was the reason why he didn't play last week. But apparently he's okay, and he came back in last week, and he's starting tonight. I have no update on the mannequin. This is Reynolds. Into the penalty area, back onto his left, laid it back. Okawa again gets a shot away. Wide of the target because it got a deflection. Another corner.
Excellent, Drew.
Yes, so Dupuy came from Ottawa. I'm told that Okawa was from UNC Greensburg. He was playing college football in North Carolina, and the City Facebook page described him as a creative and dynamic midfielder from Tokyo. And think that's pretty accurate. Certainly, I think he's the most eye-catching player on show so far tonight, and already on the score sheet. So, corner. So, yes, Will Humphrey to take. Very cultured left foot from Humper. Another deep one right towards the back post, won by Prince. And out for a corner the other side. Be interesting to see. I think Humper takes them from both sides. No. Max Rawlings is going to take them. Clearly Tyson wants in swingers from both sides. Humper perfect for the right wing corners with his left foot, and Rawlings taking this with his right from the left side. So this will be right in on the keeper. Keeper completely free at the moment, but expect plenty of company. Here it comes. It's to the near post, flick on. Munoz wins it. Keeps it in play, and Olympic can counter. It's a free kick to City. 10 yards inside the Riverside half. I've gone down there. I'm trying to see who it is. I think it's Rawlings. Tyson shaking his head down in front of me. He's not happy. Bit of treatment here. While there's a break in play, I can tell you a bit of research I did today into the history between these sides. And City and Riverside have played each other since Riverside joined the competition in 2019. They've played each other 20 times. City have won 15 of those, drawn 1 and lost 4. Riverside actually won 3 of the first 4 games, but they've only won 1 since. So City have really dominated these games, including all of the last 6, with an aggregate scoreline of 16-3. They're really very good in these Northern derbies. Will Humphrey takes deep into the penalty area, but that's over the bar. And if you add in, as I was saying earlier, if you add in the games against Launceston United, City have absolutely dominated the derbies against United. United joined the NPL in 2023, so that means they've played 9 games since then. City have won 8 and drawn 1. It's a phenomenal record. They drew in the first season, 2-2 in round 20, but all the other 8 have been non-City victories. Very dominant. Rodriguez trying to put a bit of pressure on Lockie Clark. Very good with both feet, Lockie Clark. City win the ball in the centre. Again, they're looking towards Reynolds. Oh, he did get a touch on it as well, but Munoz was out on the edge of his box. Just got possession.
Yeah, on his touch, Oscar.
Yes,
well
played.
Under pressure from Marsden. This is Toby Harrop, number 6. This is Almazan down the left wing, cutting in on his right. Very right-footed for a left back. Nice turn. Nice ball inside. Oh, just flicked out for a corner. Trying to find Binyangi coming in from the left side. Seems to be some sort of instruction coming in from Helder, but my Portuguese isn't great. I've got no idea what he's saying. I think this is Arpen Rye taking the corner. Again, it'll be another in-swinger, very much in vogue, the in-swinging corners, pressure on the keeper. Oh, that's a shocker. I think he's completely miskicked that. He's rolled out to the near post, and City have counter-attacked. It's suddenly 2-on-2. Shocking corner from Riverside. Dupoy. Nice ball inside towards Akawa. He's offside. City have wasted it. Two horrendous examples of attacking there from both sides. This is Arpen Rye. Under pressure from Reynolds. And Kidness wins possession. Reynolds. Max Rawlings. looking and turning and getting it onto his left. Good crossover, but there's nobody at the far post.
Squeeze, Oscar! Squeeze!
And Riverside get it out with Almazan.
Win it!
Maybe he has got a decent left, but that's not a bad clearance. Looking towards Rodriguez. Can't win the ball. Hunter under pressure. Cool as ever. Look at that from Will Humphrey. Lovely turn. Attacking upfield. Loses it on the edge of the box. Gives his opposite number.
Back in!
Will
Quickly!
Prince a bit of a toe.
Yoshi,
And
come
top
on!
end kick to Riverside, just outside their own area. Lovely advance upfield from Humphrey.
First and second balls, Humper, Aaron, seconds.
Second ball, shouts Syson. Up towards Wallings.
Good lad. Yoshi, space! Yoshi!
Yes, Reynolds dropping
Half
Harry
space,
Payne-like
Josh!
to about the halfway line to pick up possession. He's lofted it over towards Akawa. This is Dupoy. Kidness. Dupoy in his fetching pink boots. Will Humphrey, he's got a chance to shoot from distance. Humper, not quite as good as his opening round cracker against Glenorchy. That was a little bit closer and up the other end here at Prospect Park. Always got a superb shot from distance, Will Humphrey. Never afraid to let fly. Very cultured left foot. Bit of a disagreement between the coaches as to whose throwing this is. They've got their arms out, giving it the old Barry Halls. This is up and line. Kidness. Kidness again.
Resting shape, Humper!
Kidness opting for the luminous green boots. Reynolds dropping very deep now. Even Harry Kane wouldn't drop that far. Akawa. Clearly comfortable on both feet, Akawa. Happy to shoot with either. Riverside haven't got this clear. It's broken to the edge of the box. It's a good shot. I think that hit the outside of the post from Akawa. Either that or Munoz. Difficult to see from here. Good effort.
10!
Plenty of pressure now from City. Akawa again. Back to
Keep
Humper.
moving it,
Happy to
good!
build right from the
Aaron,
back.
drop!
Patient stuff this from City, but they've lost possession.
Recover! Yes, Drew, keep coming, you won't get there.
Ball played out towards Rodriguez. Can't quite keep it in right down in front of us. Nelson up to Reynolds.
Excellent, Chaz.
Towards Max Rawlings, playing on the left side of the front three. Rawlings.
Back post!
Ball works back towards Humphrey. Zunu the fullback for Riverside. And again, lumps it forward.
Yes, Oscar, get high! Go on,
Ball
Oscar.
breaks for Kidness, just outside the centre circle. Humphrey wins
Come
the
on!
header. Almazan on the attack. Kidness comes across. Something of a difference in height between those two. City win the ball back to Clark. Puts his defence under pressure, but they do well. They keep possession. Like I say, there's not much of a press from Riverside, but it's kind of a half press. Riverside now, lovely move this. Good chance from the edge of the box, good shot. That was Toby Harrop had the shot from the edge of the box, but Clark was equal to it. Probably Riverside's best chance since their goal in the first minute. That was Harrop with it. Harrop scored the last Riverside goal in one of these derbies in round 21 last season. Game they lost 2-1. But they lost all 3 games to City last season. Here's Almazan. on the left into the penalty area, but he loses possession. That's a nice counter-attack. City straight away towards Dupoy. Collects, looking towards Reynolds, but can't quite find it. Marston takes the throw back to Drew Samet. Humphrey dropping deep, very much holding midfielder, but happy to drop back to his natural centre-back, Humphrey. And he finds Akawa, who again is dropping deep.
Play him again!
Kidness. That's well won there.
Delay, Oscar, delay!
Wusu, he's very heavily involved in this. Very instrumental to the Riverside attack. Rodriguez unlucky. Nice touch. Couldn't quite bring it under control.
Keep the ball.
Straight out of play from Kidness. Unlucky.
Come on, boys, quality, come on!
Head up, Aaron, next one, Aaron.
Come on.
Keep dropping, Aaron, keep dropping. Go toes, Oscar. Find some toes, Oscar. Wait.
City again attacking down the left. Most of their play is going down the left flank
Switch!
so far in
Yes,
this game.
one more!
Rawlings
Good.
heavily involved. Humphrey. Again looking for a cower. That's Dupoy. Riverside win possession. Half and line. Riverside's turn to be patient all the way back to their keeper.
Come on, Josh!
This is Barnaby Davies coming out. And
Good, Josh.
Davies left foot up the line.
Second ball!
Chance there for Binyanghi up against two of the taller City defenders. Reynolds again got to the halfway. Nice spin and turn. And advances into Riverside territory. This is Reynolds. Flicks the ball over towards the cower. Can't quite find him. Reynolds
Excellent
comes out
charge,
and plays.
unlucky.
And
Next
straight
one.
away, Riverside counter.
Yeah, ball, Oscar, ball. You need to delay him.
Scored the first of Olympics goals last week. Got a penalty just before half-time. Will Prince tapped in a beautiful second, lovely team move, and Bright Awusu got their third 3-0 win against Milwaukee. Really one of the best results Riverside have had in the NPL since they joined it in 2019, I think.
Press him, Chaz! Pressure on him, Josh!
38 minutes gone, 7 minutes to half-time. Still 1-1. Good contest this.
Gotta go, Josh, gotta work. Kirky, get ready.
Heavy pressure.
Good, Drew.
Done well there.
Yes, Aaron!
In fact, of his centre-back. Sorry, that was up and right. Back to the keeper and now Wilkins.
Come on!
Oh, and they've lost it there. There's a chance for Rodriguez. He's played it through. Riverside, one-on-one. Can he beat the keeper? Another strong save from Lucky Clark. He's very, very good in those situations, Clark. Excellent opportunity for Riverside. Couldn't quite see. I think it might have been Toby Harrop. Great chance to get a second just before half-time. Yes, it was. Harrop with two of Riverside's better chances in the last 5 minutes, but Clark equalled both of them. Clear through then, one-on-one. Lucky Clark is a formidable barrier. City counter-attack again. Max Rawlings. Harrop. Wilson. Ball played forward, but Rodriguez is on his heels. Not ready for that.
Humper! Stay under the ball! Stay under!
Kidmus. Dupoy. Reynolds. Nice turn. I like the look of Reynolds. Got a whack there. But he's very, very sort of big. Drops very deep. Lovely touch for a big fella. Fancy the left foot cross. Back and that cross goes on. Yeah, I like the look of Reynolds. He's a lanky centre forward, but he drops very deep, and he's pivotal to a lot of these attacks, linking up well with Akawa. It's a strong front line when you add in Dupoy as well. Rawlings on the far side. Looking across now, that they're playing almost as a front four. Taking it in turns to drop. On that occasion it was Akawa, which leaves space for Rawlings on the far side. But Riverside win it.
Yes, Tyson.
Matthews. In distance.
Well done, Tyson.
Excellent. Trouble with the kick.
Okay. So that's the example there, yeah? Don't look too high.
So Matthews cutting in from the left back position, hence the wayward right-footed shot. Yes, very much 4-3, I would say, with
excellent,
9-10 assist in the front three, so it often appears like a front four. Nice touch. Is Humphrey. Back to Koki Kawachi. And then to Drew Samet. Samet takes his man on. I'll get past it. Riverside get the throw right on the halfway line. Links at the back.
Winner off, winner.
Sitting forward down the left flank. Right.
Steady down the turn.
Free kick, and City will have the ball
Yes, Charles, excellent.
20 yards inside their box. 42 minutes gone, close to half time, still 1-1.
Skip away.
Rawlings. I think that hurt. Two players down. I think one copped one in the unmentionables. Doing well. Yeah, he's shaking it off. Run it off, son. Treatment being called for.
Aaron, come on. Yeah, get in the game.
Drew Sykes is Riverside's kit man. Long-term player on his own reckoning. Full servant of the club. During this break in play, I can remind you of the benches. Riverside have got James Spalletti as centre forward. Yasin Mohammadi would be playing against his old team. Austin Marshall, Joel Hawkins, and another long-term servant, Liam Paulson, on the bench for Riverside today. City's bench. Woodland brothers, Jack and Riley, Ben Belize, who came off the bench to score in the opening round against Glenorchy, Pat Brown, Barney Wilcox. Humper again sprays it out to the right wing for Oscar Marston. Marston cuts inside. Goes back to Kipnis. Up to Reynolds. Loses possession. Riverside counter with down the net. Up towards Rodriguez. Under heavy pressure there. Eventually loses out to Kipnis. 2 against 1 there. Didn't have much chance. More pressing now from Riverside, but City have been patient. They've worked it out to the left wing. Matthews cutting in and wins a free kick. And there's the first yellow card of the...
Take your time with the delivery. Maxi, Humper, take your time.
Keith Johnson.
Aaron, heel off. Keep going
First
back.
time referee Millen Smith has had to get his cards out. Yellow for Keach Johnson.
Really
Right on the
attack it,
stroke of
Aaron.
half time. We've got 15 seconds of normal time.
Chaz,
left.
deeper! Chaz!
City with the free kick. Lofted in towards the keeper. Excellent punch clear from Munoz there under a bit of pressure. Little flick and it would have been in. There's a shot from the edge of the box. And it's Akawa again. A lovely strike from the edge of the box. Number 10, Yoshi Akawa with his second goal. Second game running, he scored 2 goals. Lovely strike that. Similar to his first. Edge of the box. Gave keeper Munoz no chance. Good time for City to score right in the stroke of half time. Launceston City 2, Riverside 1.
Hey boys, keep it tight, come on! Dewey, 1 minute.
Keep it tight. 1 minute is the cry from the bench. City take the lead for the first time in the game. Lovely strike that. Really nice strike from the edge of the box, as his first one was.
Barney!
Flying seconds in the first half, but they conceded a throw. Sison will be delighted with that. Always good time to score just before half time. They can go 2-1 up, he'll be very pleased. Dupoy. Dupoy down the right wing. That's inside. Some interesting challenges coming in. That was Harrop. This is Rodriguez. Harrop again. Dives in. Right. Right. Staying patient. They're not panicking the other side. Right. Sorry, this is right. Right. Owusu cuts inside. Number 13. Very left-footed. Rodriguez out to the right. Cross comes in. That's very deep. He's going to go all the way through to Almazan. Could be the last chance of the half. Gets a cross in. Out to Owusu. Does not like his right foot, that boy. Another cross comes in. That's going to be easy for Clark. I reckon that will be just about it for the first half.
Up we get!
City on the attack down the left.
Keep it!
Back for Will Humphrey. They will quite happily play this out. City just keep possession for the next minute or so. Here's Reynolds. Oh, he's gone straight through Will Prince there. Reynolds worked it through. Oh, that's offside. It's offside. Thought they were going to get another on the stroke of half time, and it would have been Akawa's hat trick.
Aaron, we need to move the ball quicker. Yeah, we've got time, but move the ball fucking
sharper. Move the ball quicker, says Sison.
Excellent, Chaz. Chaz, excellent, but back yourself.
Back yourself, he says to Charles Reynolds. And that is the half-time whistle. Excellent first half back. Very enjoyable game. Goals in the first minute and the last minute. Riverside took the lead. Lovely finish from up and right edge of the box when he lofted the ball over. Lucky Clark to give Riverside a lead inside the first minute. But City were patient. They got the equaliser 7 minutes later. Akawa from the edge of the box. Nice strike, and he did exactly the same. Very similar goal right on the stroke of half-time to give City the lead. 2-1 at half-time. Join us again soon for what should be a very interesting second half.
you then.
Hey, Barney. Hey, Barney.
Whose idea was it anyway? To add sweet, spicy honey sriracha sauce to the big brekkie range. The boss, of course. Like is when he lets you steal his fries. Real love is when he lets you steal his El Maco. The El Maco is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Just recording. Recording. It'd be better if it was recording, because then maybe you could take the camera off and just take the camera down. You don't need the dongle and all that connection. And then you can do a retake. So if they use that microphone down there, you'd only need one mic into the camera.
Wait, let me just get one real quick.
When you spin that around, those cords aren't getting caught on the side there. They're not pulling the other ones. Taped on too tight on. Looks like the one on the side there might be restricting. tell him?
Yeah, he's a good company.
So we won't make them wait there. We'll just give them a haul everything ready. So what do you need to take everything down there? Except the red box. So you can unplug that maybe when you want to try and pass it down.
Sideways.
Maybe we need to tape it.
Never try that again. Half volley burn? Oh, better than your other burn. Oh, Benny knows how to half volley burn. Oh, shit. Can't even pick up the ball. Go on a jog, mate. Stay warm.
I don't know. That's new to me.
Do you want to take some more photos of the setup before we take it down on here?
When burning normally, he knows how to half volley.
Benny. Boy, that's how Benny burns the words. Benny have our techniques. Good our own techniques.
We actually do.
Woody just masters it all, mate. He's a jack of all trades.
Jack, get it?
Oh my god.
Ben,
I didn't
no
even
way to
mean,
laugh.
oh my god. You are a jack of all trades.
Woody,
Legit, like a jack. Yeah, Woody.
I asked. And then burn them.
Burn from there, mate.
Always got in his bag.
That's the only way he knows how to burn. Oh, that was shitty. They're raw, they're like
Woody! No, I was talking to a big boy. Wasn't talking to you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was talking to my kid.
Actually, an outlaw.
That's bad. And he stunk up. That's bad, dude. Oh wow. Oh wow. Imagine that. Get out of your head, what do you burn him?
Boys, come on, straight back on it.
Maybe the other side.
Yeah, probably on that other side.
Oh my God.
Just split it. Just split it,
I
Spark.
don't think he split it.
Every time you've done that, it's sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the plumbing. On the bar. It was on the bar side. That's great. It came off to that.
Is that white or black? Is that white or black? Tea. Black tea.
What's wrong with the colour?
Rasted up too.
Yeah, look, it's okay, but it's no fun the way it is.
Welcome back to Prospect Park for the second half of this NPL Tasmania clash between Launceston City and Riverside Olympic. City have been out for a good 4 or 5 minutes now. Whether that's something they got told at half time or not, I'm not sure, but the officials are coming out now as well, and Riverside emerging from the other corner. Just to remind you where things stand in the ladder at the moment. City are one of 4 sides to have won their first 2 games, along with Devonport, South Hobart and Kingborough. Devonport on top on goal difference. Riverside and Clarence, the only 2 sides sitting on 3 points right in the middle of the table, both with 1 win. And then there's 4 sides yet to register a point. South East United, Glenorchy, Launceston United and Ulverston. This is the first round of, the first match of round 3. There's more games tomorrow. South Hobart versus Kingborough, so something's got to give then. Clarence, Devonport, Glenorchy, South East, and then on Sunday it will be Ulverston against Launceston United. Plenty of games as well in the Women's Super League coming in this weekend. Glenorchy, Devonport, South Hobart versus Taroona, And again, these two sides clash here again tomorrow afternoon. Launceston City Riverside Olympic, that's at 4:45. And then on Sunday, we've got Kingborough against Launceston United at Lightwood Park. Just about to start the second half. Can't see any substitutions out there. Haven't seen anything being changed. No, referee just counting up the numbers. And we get underway for the second half. Launceston City leading 2-1. But a good close game this. Still anyone's game. Riverside with the early throw-in down right down in front of us. Oh, and that's a good ball forward towards Harrop. He'll keep this in. Good cross. Oh, nice cross. Lovely header. Oh, and it's just gone wide. Lovely move. They scored in the first minute of the first half, and they nearly did exactly the same in the second half. Cross from the right wing from Harrop, and I think that was Arpenrai again. He would have had the distinction of scoring in the first minute of both halves. But City get off the hook, and it stays 2-1 to Launceston City. This is Prince to Davies.
I don't know how this has happened. I was going to wait until the ball went out and kick it over.
City win it back. Akawa. Quick counter attack down the right. Ball lofted forward from Riverside. So as I said earlier, the Riverside defence is Binyangi, I think, at fullback, Barnaby Davies and Keach Johnson in the middle, and Shinoya Mizonu at right back. Will Prince and Arpenrai in the middle. Key battle there against Kidmus and Will Humphrey for City. Riverside very much sticking with this 4-4-1-1. So a midfield of, I think Almazan is probably playing in the midfield, along with Rai, Prince and Harrop on the right. Owusu in the number 10 role, and Rodriguez as the lone striker. Prince back to Davies. So into Riverside on the halfway line. City win possession. Humphrey. We work back towards Tyson Matthews, and Lockie Clark gives it the big hoof. Dupoi. Akawa has his shirt pulled. That's Liam Poulsen out there, so there was a substitution at half-time. Poulsen has come on. I'll let you know in a minute who's gone off. Rawlings. Rawlings again, straight into the keeper's arms. So if Poulsen's on, that probably suggests there's no rise out there. There he is there. Reese is out there. This is Prince. Towards Rodriguez. Oh, he's caught that. He's gone down. I think the referee has got to stop play here. He's taken quite a lumping there right in front of us as Rodriguez. He's gone down. He's kind of holding his throat. Nothing malicious in it.
To be fair, he's not even looking at the ball. He's centre forward. Centre forward's not even looking at the ball though.
Blue Sites is out there.
Our man, and he's won the ball. And he's got
difference of opinion between the two coaches as to how serious a foul that was, but I don't think it was actually given as a foul. Rodriguez clearly in a fair bit of pain here. See if I can work out who's gone off. Definitely Liam Poulsen out there with his distinctive height, beard and tattoos. Hard to miss. Who's gone off for Riverside? Might be Keach Johnson. I don't know. I think he is out there. Yes, I think it is Keach Johnson. So Will Prince has dropped back into centre-back and Paulson is filling that hole in the midfield. He's there with Harpen Rye and Harrop at the moment. Owusu right in front of us with magnificent pink boots. Toby Harrop getting some instructions there from Riverside assistant coach Lyndon Prince. Assistant coach and father of Will. Will very much continuing a bloodline at centre-back for Riverside, with his brother Tom also a solid centre-back, and of course Lyndon in exactly the same role. Somebody just got booked on the Riverside bench there. I couldn't quite see who it was. Don't think it was Helder. Anyway, City restart and Matthias is okay, racing back into the action. Can't quite work out who got booked there, but somebody on the Riverside bench. Second slice of cheese of the day.
Drive forward.
The other one was Keith Johnson, which might be one of the reasons why I think he's gone off. City on the attack down the left with Tyson Matthews. Ball into the middle, Arpen Rye and Akawa challenging for it. It's Paulson. Paulson again. Into Rodriguez. The other side win the free kick.
Aaron, come on!
Prince lumbering up forward, just like his dad and brother used to. I think he will be the target of this. Paulson to take. In towards Will Prince. Harrop. Owusu. It's gone deep.
Oh, come on.
Helder appealing for something there, I'm not quite sure what. Riverside still on the attack. Down the left wing, gets to the byline, pulls it back. Here's a chance. It's flicked in at the near post. It's 2-2. I think that's Rodriguez running away to celebrate on the far side. Certainly looks like Rodriguez. Lovely goal, actually. Worked in from the left side.
Hey, boys, come on!
Couldn't quite see who got the touch. I'm going to give it to Rodriguez.
Hey, lift the tempo.
Been a bit quiet tonight, but he was active when needed there. That's 8 minutes into the second half, 53 minutes. Rodriguez, 2-2.
Boys, tempo! Dropped off, come on!
Tempo has dropped off, according to Sison. Riverside will be delighted to get straight back into it, having gone behind on the stroke of half-time. Just waiting to see if they were going to announce it as Rodriguez, but I don't think they did.
Stay patient!
But we give it to him at the moment. It looks like Riverside are about to make a sub here. James Pelletier about to come on. I imagine that will be for Rodriguez after his heavy knock a few minutes ago, but it'd be fairly boring if it was him who scored. Whoever it is has gone off on the far side over there. Pelletier is coming on. Definitely Pelletier on at centre forward, and I can't see Rodriguez out there, so he's come on for him. At the moment, we'll give him the goal. I'll let you know if it's anyone else. So, 2-2, all to play for. 10 minutes into the second half. gutsy from Munoz. Very cool under pressure. The South American flair from the keeper. Riverside now attacking down the left wing. Plenty of pace here. Made back to Paulson. Looking to spray it out to the left wing, but he hasn't made it. And City counter-attack. Good interception there. This is Rawlings. Looking for Akawa. Can't find him. Sorry, looking for Dupoy. Can't find him. Resuming. Yes, just looking down the line, that was definitely Rodriguez coming off. Still getting a bit of attention from Drew Sykes, the physio. They're also congratulating him, so I do think he probably was the goal scorer. Flick in at the near post. 2-2. Riverside now with a bit between their teeth. Cracking game now. Both sides are trying to win it. Riverside down the left. Cross comes in, intercepted. But they've lost possession straight away. And so have Riverside. Bit scrappy is Dupoy up against Prince. Dupoy's backing his pace, getting into the box. Good defending from Prince. Gone out for a corner. Looks like City might be about to make a substitution. I think that's Jack Woodland about to come. He's surprised to see him on the bench today. He's been there, I think he was a captain in the first couple of games. I think he might have got a knock during the week and wasn't fit enough to start, but it looks like he's about to come on. He'll get a good half hour. He's got his top half off, so I think he's coming on in a minute. Corner to City, right in front of their home fans. Humphrey takes. Cleared away by Munoz. And then Paulson. Here goes Owusu. Back to his pace as well. Taking it down the right wing. Very left-footed. And that's gone to City. Akawa. Kawachi. Won't be surprised to hear they are compatriots. Samet down the right wing. Patient build up this from City as Reynolds looking towards Dupoy, but can't quite reach him. So is the Riverside keeper, Munoz. City attack again. Looking towards Dupoy. Did he keep that in? He's done well there. Oh no, he hasn't. He's just gone out. And I think City will make their sub now. They're flagging for it. So it's Woodland coming on. Looks like Riverside are making one as well. Woodland is coming on for Kidmas. Woodland. Good performance that from Kidmas. Very influential in the first half. And Riverside are bringing on two subs. Arpenrai going off for 11 is Austin Marshall. And 10 is Yassin Mohammadi. Replacing Arpenrai. So that is Mohammadi.
Go boys, come on!
10. Just keeping up with all those changes.
First and second!
Johnson went off at half time. So good to see Yassin Mohammadi coming on, playing against his old side. One of the few players I can think of who has played for all four Launceston sides. Northern Rangers, Lonnie United, Lonnie City and Riverside. He's even played for Devonport, just to throw them into the mix. Lovely lad. Yes, I interviewed him for the Examiner a few years back. Fascinating life story. Born in Afghanistan, spent much of his youth in Iran. I mean, there's a couple of hot spots. So he's loving life in Launceston, and so much so that he's played for all 5 northern teams, really. City on the attack now, coming down the left, and they've won a corner. Gone off the defender, so it will definitely be a corner. And scored in quite a few of these games in the past when playing for City, Mohammadi. So at the corner, Riverside are leaving Pelletier up front and Owusu in behind him. Corner from the left by City, deep into the area. It's loose, there's a Cower. Going to come back out, I think this is Rawlings. Cross is cleared. And again. This is Woodland. Humphrey. Cool as ever, Will. It's possession. Builds again. Brought the ball out to Marsden on this side. Which way is that going? Nonson wasn't sure, he's giving it to City. Dupoy. Heavily marked by Prince, and it's gone out. And I think he's won the throw. No, the throw's gone to Riverside. Harrop. Riverside get the ball forward. Here's Pelletier. First chance to run with it, but Woodland's in straight away. Plays the ball square. This doesn't quite work. Austin Marshall trying to put pressure on there. Couldn't quite get there. It's gone out of play, and that'll be a Riverside throw. So Austin Marshall playing left wing for Riverside. It's kind of his natural position.
Hey, come on!
So with him and Pelletier, plenty of fresh legs up front at the moment for Riverside. Owusu's still in, just in behind them in the number 10.
Toes, Maxi! Toes!
Amazon takes the throw. It's going to work back out to him. Woodland getting stuck in. Davies. Marshall. Riverside throw, 15 yards back from the corner flag. Somebody's down. It's physical without being dirty, this game. It's plenty of feisty tackles, but nothing that I would frown upon. 2 yellow cards. One to Keith Johnson in the first half, and one to an unnamed Riverside coach. Wasn't Helder, somebody on the bench. So it's a Riverside throw. They can City win it straight away. Launch the counter attack. I think this is Reynolds. Been quite a second half, Reynolds, but he's getting involved now. Again, City build from the back. Long ball forward, looking towards Dupoy. Jeez, he's got some pace, this fella. Can't quite keep the ball in. Was it? No. Yeah, goal kick. I was thinking it might have gone for a corner, but no, goal kick. Woodland's made a difference since he came on. Very physical presence in the centre of the park. Always reminds me of Adam Wharton. Woodland, he's kind of tall and lanky, not prolific in front of goal, but very good tackler and distributor. Obviously plays for a much better team than Crystal Palace. And wins that header. Prince, forward. Pelletier. Can't quite find a teammate, but Prince goes in. Reynolds wins it. Under pressure, gets the shout. Well played, Owusu. This is Woodland, tidies up again.
Bring it, Koichi, bring it.
Kawachi, back to Clark.
Drive, Koichi.
Kawachi. Prince intercepts. Can't keep possession though. City counter attack, but again Prince wins the ball. Tidies up so often with Prince. This is Bright Owusu. Skips away. He's still going. Looking to feed in Harrop. City just get a toe in. It's gone out for a corner. Great contest this. Both sides going all out to try and win it. Nobody happy with a point here. Nearly midway through the second half already. Corner on the right for Olympic. Bright Owusu will take. Owusu takes another in-swinger. Easy for Clark. Advances to the edge of his area and looks to release Dupoy. Good flow that from Clark straight into the other half. Dupoy takes on his man. Takes it to the byline. He's still going. This is a fabulous run from Dupoy right along the byline. Tries to pull it back. It's going to reach Woodland from distance straight into the keeper. It's bounced out. Another chance. It's hit the crossbar. Still Riverside survive. Great chance there for City to win it, to go in front. But saved by first Munoz and then Woodwork. Could grow to rue that miss there, City. Fabulous run from Dupoy down the left wing and then along the byline. Rawlings could have scored. Woodland could have scored. In the end, still 2-2. Austin Marshall down the left for Riverside. Gets a crossover to nobody in particular, but Harrop picks it up at the far post. This is Harrop. Cross back in. Marshall. Straight at Clark. City throw. Looks like there's another sub coming on here. 20. This is Barney Wilcox. Wilcox coming on for Max Rawlings.
Right, get ready to drop on his toes as well.
Go, boys, come on!
Pull him, buddy.
Nice turn this, and City counter-attack with Wilcox, his first touch. He gets it back. Dupoy. Woodland plays it out wide. That's a bit wayward. So much for the Adam Morton comparison. Riverside get position and go for distance. That's Will Prince trying his luck from long range. I think it was Prince. No, it wasn't. Pelletier trying his luck from distance, but Clark was equal to it. Wasn't going to be lobbed twice in a game. This is Prince. Nice touch. Riverside counter. They've got numbers up here. Owusu cutting in on his left. Oh, he's gone from distance. Didn't quite get enough curl on it. Clark had it covered. Good counter though from River. Keep it up, says Helder. Got as much hair as me as Helder. He needs a beanie, I think.
Go on, Barney. Get in the box.
Dupoy. Both defences playing really well in this game. Some really good defence on show. That's Paulson. Mohammadi. Haven't seen much of him since he came on. Austin Marshall is left wing. This is Mohammadi again. With the cross. It's come through to Harrop with the diving header. What a goal! Diving header right in front of goal. I don't know why he was unmarked, but it's a lovely goal. Cross in from the left, I think from Mohammadi.
Hey, boys, come on.
Header unmarked in front of goal. Clark had very little chance. Guided it into the corner. Riverside 3-2. They were behind at half time. They've come back. They're 3-2 up. 20 minutes to go. Referee has to ask. Harrop took his shirt off in celebration. Always a dumb thing to do. Referee has to ask his number because he hasn't got a shirt on anymore. Puts his shirt back on and gets a yellow card. 20 minutes to go. Riverside gone 3-2 up against City. Riverside's third yellow card of the game, but more importantly, it's their third goal of the game. Nice diving here. It could have missed that. Pretty hard right in front of goal. Had to generate all the pace himself. Nice diving header, and even Clark couldn't get to it. Scenes of jubilation on the visiting bench when that went in. City 2, Riverside 3. Riverside come again. Austin Marshall turns it back onto his left. It's gone into the middle. Another chance. But I think that's going to go for a corner if Clark can't keep it in. It has gone for a corner. To be taken by Owusu. Could be a major shock in the offing here. City would have been strong favourites to win this.
Nothing here, come on!
Owusu with the corner. Left footed, so in swinging very deep towards the back post.
You find it.
City come away with it. That was Reynolds. So Wilcox is very much playing up front with a power. Nice move down the left to Tyson Matthews. But well won. Both players wanted that. Geez, this is a good game now. Humphrey, as ever, keeping cool, playing it back to Kawachi. Back wide to the left, Tyson Matthews. But Riverside win it again. They want a free kick, they're not getting it. Oh, yes they are. Took his time to make that decision, Millen Smith, but he's given it to Riverside, and they will take their time over this. Bit of a warning to the Riverside bench there. I don't know what was going on, but I think Helder's been told to sit down. Back up again. Prince takes. Bright Owusu. But he's lost it. City counter again. Oh, that's a good ball towards Dupoy. It's got behind the defence, but nice clearance out from Barnaby Davies. Tyson Matthews takes the throw. Barney Wilcox, the sub. Side clear again. Matthews will take the throw pretty much on the halfway line. Dupoy, Wilcox, Humphrey. Staying patient, City. There's no need for panic. They've got plenty of time. Keen to keep their 100% starts of the season. Reynolds. He's a straight out of play.
Oh, come on, let's go!
Looks like another substitution coming up here. for Riverside. Number 15 coming on. That's Joel Hawkins. And it looks like Toby Harrop coming off. 15 Joel Hawkins. Harrop, the goal scorer, taking a breather. So that's two of the goal scorers sitting on the bench. And 15 Joel Hawkins coming on. Going straight into the centre circle, but I imagine he'll be playing left side like Harrop was. City on the attack now. Akawa. Jeez, he's an exciting player. Good effort, well saved. He's going to go out for a corner. Another good save that from Munoz. He's had a very good game. And Riverside win the throw. A bit of Portuguese acceptance of that decision. Lucy thought he'd won the throw, but he hasn't. And it's Dyson Matthews will take Dupoy. Wilcox, been lively since he came on. But Riverside come away with it. This is Owusu. Mohammedi out left. They're always looking for Austin Marshall if they can find him. He's got plenty of pace out on the left wing. We've got two Riverside players down. Mohammedi's one of them. I think the other one is Owusu. Might be some more work here for the overworked Drew Sykes. No, not needed. So 12 minutes to go here at Prospect Park. Nobody's going home yet. It's a very exciting game. Riverside 3-2 up against City. I said earlier they've won one of the last, I think, 16 derbies. They don't get many wins up here. Still plenty of time. Will Prince takes it. Mohammedi on the chest. Can't keep possession. Humphrey gets in there. Reynolds, nice pass that. This could be the chance that Barney Wilcox has been waiting for. Oh, nice play. Straight into the area. Gets the ball across. Cleared by the Riverside defence. Excellent play by Wilcox. He's really shone since he came on. Lively presence on the left side of the attack. Yeah, brilliant ball in, shouts Syson. Not wrong. Didn't go for a corner, my mistake. It's gone for a throw in. Half cleared. Another free kick to Riverside. Excuse me. Munoz will take 11 minutes to go. City win the header. Humphrey getting stuck in. This is Owusu now. Tries to play it out left towards Marshall. He gets there. This is Austin Marshall. Hits it with his right. Deflected. Oh, it's nearly gone in. Clark was absolutely flat-footed because just watch it go wide of the post. And it'll be another corner for Riverside. Suddenly looked like that was going to roll in. Clark very happy to see it go the other side of the post. Owusu will take the corner again, in-swinger. Don't think I've seen an out-swinging corner in this game. Left-footed. It's into the near post, half cleared. It's going to come out to Mohammedi.
Barney, stay high.
Cuts in on his left foot. Mohammedi goes for goal. Akawa. Akawa again. Nice exchange of passes with Wilcox. Okawa down the left wing. Deep cross, good cross that, but straight into the hands of Munoz, who's happy to go down. Jordan Pickford-esque and just use up a few seconds. Prince. He's got a hell of a kick, Prince. Woodland. Marshall trying to get in there, but City win possession. Through Samet. Woodland sprays it out to the right. Woodland again. Has a go on his left. Good save from Munoz. Has come out to Reynolds, but he can only kick it straight back into the keeper's hands. Another good chance for City, that. Deserved to be level, I think, City. They've had several really clear-cut chances, but Riverside are in front. And they win a free kick, and that's going to be a yellow card, I think, for Humphrey. City's first yellow card of the evening. Will Humphrey, 81. I think he had to do that. Take one for the team there, Humper. Riverside were counter-attacking, had to stop that. Very pep. Will Prince to take. Deep into the penalty area. Riverside win the header. Mohammadi, time to control. Oh, nice skills. But he's lost it now. City counter again. Owusu gets a foot in. Here's Humphrey. Advancing forward, his shirt is pulled back by Paulson. He's not happy with that. Paulson's going to get a slice of cheese here. Fully deserved. Humphrey wasn't happy, gave him a bit of a shove. Paulson doing exactly what Humphrey had done a couple of minutes earlier. Both players taking one for the team. Paulson gets the yellow. Yellow card's starting to rack up a bit now. 8 minutes to go. City on the attack. There's a chance now for Dupoy on his left foot. A brilliant sliding tackle there. I think that was that Barnaby Davies? Yes, it was. Just as Dupoy was about to pull the trigger. There's been some excellent defending in this game from both sides. Tyson Matthews getting a hard-earned drink. He's put in a shift tonight. This is going to be an out-swinging corner from Will Humphrey with his left. Not his best. Cleared at the near post. But it's going to come back out to Humper here. Got a chance on his left. That's a bit better. Humphrey with the cross. Oh, the header from Reynolds hits the bar. And again, they've hit the woodwork. Lovely cross from Will Humphrey. Reynolds with the header, looked to be going in, hits the woodwork for the second time in this half. And again, City can't find the goal. Riverside hold on. 3-2. 6 minutes to go. Would have been a lovely, lovely goal. Nice glancing header from Reynolds, who's had a really strong game. Good cross from Humper, drilled in, but couldn't. He beat the keeper, could not beat the woodwork. Glanced back off the crossbar.
He's getting a foul, okay?
Heavily contested throw-in on the far side. Dos Santos Silva has to be calmed down by the assistant referee down in front of us. But City have been given a free kick wide on the right, which will be taken by Humphrey, so it'll curl in with his left. Challenge for the Riverside defence. Again, can't beat the man at the near post. If you can't beat Liam Paulson with a cross, you're not hitting it very high. Good clearance from Paulson at the near post. City with the throw. Right in front of their supporters in the far corner of the ground. This is Paulson to clear for Riverside. Just happy to find touch, rugby style. Paulson clears again. Had a good second half. He came on at half time, but he's been very impressive since he came on, Liam Paulson. And Riverside win the free kick on halfway, and they will be in no hurry to take this. As we enter the last 5 minutes, still Riverside ahead by a single goal. Dupuy is down. Come down completely. Referee coming over to see how he feels. City don't need this. The clock is against them. They're calling for the Kleiner. Looks like they want to make a substitution, City. Would be a big loss, Dupuy. He leads the line very well. Very attractive striking front three from City. Reynolds, Dupuy, Rawlings in the first half, and Wilcox since he came on. They do look, they've got a lot of threat there, especially with Akawa in behind them. They're going to get a lot of goals this year, as they did last year with Swaby and Taylor. So Dupuy's coming off. Coming on is number 8, Ben Belize. Well, Burley's came on late on in the first game and got the equaliser in the 89th minute. So we're about to find out if he's a late goal specialist. Burley's is kind of slotted in left side of attack. So Reynolds is still out there, but Burley's and Wilcox have come on off the bench. Inject a bit of pace up front. And this is Humphrey leading the counter-attack. Still life in those legs. Here is Burley's crossover, cleared by Paulson. Up towards Arusa, let it bounce. Matthews isn't going to get beaten like that. Matthews cuts inside on his right. Oh, good tackle that, and Riverside win possession. Come on, JP, shouts Helder. Pelletier can't get the ball. And City counter-attack again. Kawachi launches the attack. Out to Woodland. Looking for Burley's down the left. Asking a lot that. Cut out, so City get the throw. Thrown back to Tyson Matthews and Will Humphrey. This is Matthews again. Kawachi. Still the patient build-up. Drew Samet advances into Riverside territory. In no time at all, he's reached the edge of the area. Flick the ball through. It's a great chance here for City. Oh, missed again. They've got so many opportunities second half, but they haven't taken them. Will this come back to bite them? Great advance forward there from Drew Samet. Just trying to see who missed that chance. Well, it might have been another save from Munoz. It's been given as a corner, so it must have been. That's a hell of a save if that was going in. That was Wilcox. Barney Wilcox had the chance. Excellent save from Munoz. Humphrey with the corner. Again, it's towards the near post. Flicked on. It's going to go out for a goal kick. It's not Humphrey's best corner.
Get the ball, get the ball!
It's very dangerous with his in-swing corners from the other side. The ones from this side that are out-swinging haven't been his best.
Go boys, it's coming!
We are entering the 90th minute. Still Riverside leading 3-2. Paulson with the header. Paulson again. Prince. It's played forward towards Austin Marshall, but Clark will win it. Played out to Tyson Matthews. Plenty of space to run into down this flank. Matthews. Down the line to Burley's. Burley's with the left foot cross. But cleared again by Prince. This is Woodland. Lost it to Owusu. No free kick. Humphrey. Burley's. Humphrey again.
Stay, Joel! Stay, Joel! Joel, stay!
Samet. City, edge of the box, worked it out to the right. Cross comes in. It's beaten the keeper. It's beaten the bar as well. It's going to go out for another goal kick. Plenty of animations on the touchline down in front of us from both coaches. Encouragement from Tyson. Helder pacing the line. Telling Prince to hit the channels. Still got 3 up front, Riverside. They're not parking the bus. Joel Hawkins can't quite win that. Riverside do get the throwing. Down the line towards Owusu, but it won't reach him. This is Hawkins. Ball lumped forward towards Pelletier. Paulson and Humphrey. Humphrey wins it. But the ball is cleared. Nice touch that from Matthews. Looking for Wilcox. Good defending from Will Prince. Excellent defending in this game. These has been so many last-ditch clearances from both sides. Prince gets the ball out. It'll be a corner. We are 1 minute beyond the 90. Humphrey again. Another outswinger. Humphrey takes it. Deep. City win the header. Come to the edge of the box. It's worked its way back out to Will Humphrey. Out swinging cross. Chance at the far post, but Riverside win it again. Heads go up and they win it, and they win the free kick as well. Riverside holding on a bit here. Elder asking the assistant referee how much time left. I think he's been told 5 minutes. Not happy with that answer. City win possession. Through the middle. Humphrey. Again trying to find Burlees with his pink boots. Cuts inside. Humphrey again. They're not panicking, City. They're being patient. Humphrey advances to the edge of the box. Can he do it again? Another shot from distance. Couldn't quite repeat his heroics against Glenorchy. Keeper saves again. Munoz has had a superb game. Probably my man of the match, I think. He's made a lot of saves. This is Humphrey. He's lost it there. Now he's won it back. Kawachi. City advancing down the right. This is Reynolds. Goes it back in field. Can't quite get a shot away. Ball breaks again to Humphrey. Oh, he's dispossessed. Didn't see the player coming. And Riverside counter. This is Mohammadi. Riverside have got the numbers here. It's played out towards this side. This is Pelletier. Square ball. Another chance. Chance to win it for Riverside. Brilliant defending. Wonderful. I think that was Austin Marshall with the chance. Superb diving tackle from Drew Samet. Probably saved a certain goal, which would have put the icing on the cake for Riverside. Instead, they're still 3-2. City have still got time to salvage something from the game. Strong counter-attack that. Riverside will feel they should have scored there. Owusu takes it short. Mohammadi happy to stay in the corner. Nice pirouette and wins a free kick. Yes, he does. City getting impatient. Riverside happy to keep it in the corner. Already we've had 4 minutes of stoppage time. I don't think... Was that a yellow card? I missed that if it was. There might have been a bit of cheese shown there. I may have missed that. I think Riverside more than happy to keep this in the corner, and they do it again. This is Mohammadi shielding the ball, and they've done it again. Very sensible play from Mohammadi. Just stood there, waited for the contact, went down, gets another free kick. Eats up another 30 seconds. They're making it as if they're going to put it in the box, but they're not going to. And Mohammadi again stands there, waits for the foul, gets it again. Third time running. think that was Woodland. Just all 3 times, just gone straight through the back of Mohammadi. Another free kick for Riverside. Another 30 seconds gone. This time Mohammadi, he's gone down the byline. Great play. He's gone for goal. Nearly scored. They're claiming it's come off the keeper, and it has. It's gone out for a corner on the far side. Very frustrating this for City. They're desperate to get it up the other end. Brilliant play from Mohammadi there. Very patient, thwarting the City attempts to get it clear. Used up a good 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time. It's gone out for a corner, which Riverside are in no rush to take. They've got 5 players back on the halfway line, 1 midway through the City half. So they've got 1 player in the City box for this corner. I don't think this is going to come in. Sure enough, it stays out in the corner. Can City win it back off them? No, Riverside get the ball in. There's the 1 player. I think it was Marshall. City win it. Counter. This could be their last chance. Woodland. He'll look for Burlees down the left wing if he can find him. This is Woodland. No, he's gone in the middle. Cleared by Prince. It's going to stay in play. Excellent defending from Riverside. They've been so solid in this game. Pelletier trying to chase down the ball. City build again. Surely their last chance now. That's going to be a foul. Akawa takes it quickly. Here's a chance. City with a chance. Brilliant save by Munoz again. I think that was Wilcox, the substitute. Yes, it was. Excellent chance to try and get a point right at the end of the game, but Munoz has been superb in that goal. Dos Santos Silva arguing with the assistant ref about how much time is being played. Still the clock ticks. City with another chance. Humphrey will take this. A free kick or a throw in? No, it's a free kick. Wide on the right. Last chance to lose this for City. Humphrey to take. Plenty of players in the box. Crowded penalty area. Riverside win the header again. And that's why it's gone out for a corner. Brave defending that from Riverside. Couldn't see who won the header, but plenty of heads went up. 2 players down, 1 from each side. It's kitchen sink time now for City. They've got nobody back. We've got Lockie Clark standing on the halfway line. Akawa on the edge of the box. Everyone else is inside, pretty much inside the 6-yard box. I think Clark's keen to get up there as well, join the numbers. The Riverside bench warning players that City are thinking about taking a short one. Tyson Matthews lurking over by his coach. But instead, they're going to go long. Humphrey will be the corner taker. Can't be much left. We've had 8.5 minutes of stoppage time. Riverside holding on. This would be a huge win for them. They would be over the moon with this. But City are not giving up. Plenty of treatment there. I think for Joel Hawkins was being treated there. I think he must have been the one who won the header. Aussie wake up is the shout from the bench. And sure enough, City want to take this short. And they do. But that's the end of the game, is it? I don't know what that was for, but they've completely stuffed up that corner. They took it short. Humphrey took it. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I think he took it short to Woodland, but for some reason, the referee, I don't know what happened there, but they've stuffed up the corner. That was their chance to get an equaliser, and instead it's the Riverside goalkeeper to take a goal kick. I think Hawkins was being treated off the pitch when that was going on, so Riverside were down to 10 men. Hawkins comes back on now. Munoz, I thought that was the end of the game. I don't know where all this stoppage time is coming from. Will Prince will take this. He will get a lot more distance. Sure enough, lumps it deep into City territory. City win the header. This will be Marsh always underneath this with Humphrey. Riverside win the loose ball. Just lump it forward. They're happy to just find touch again. Everyone looking at referee Millen Smith, yet to signal full time. Don't know how much time we've got left. City with a throw. Owusu wins the header. Marshall wins the next one. It'll be another City throw. Dos Santos Silva pointing at his wrist endlessly. Not getting much change out of Smith. City win the ball from the throw-in. Samet. Referee looks at his watch again. He's not blowing. Samet on the halfway line. Looks to play it out on the right wing. Don't think that's going to stay in. Reynolds, I think it is, trying to win it. They've only gone and won a free kick. No, they haven't. That's the final whistle. And Riverside have won a momentous victory here. Very much against the odds. Fantastic game of football. Behind at half-time 2-1. They came back, won the game 3-2. Excellent game. The two coaches shake hands. Brilliant game of football to watch that. Just review the goals. A goal in the first minute from Arpenrai from distance, lobbed to the keeper. Akawa with 2 goals, one on 8 minutes, an almost identical goal on the stroke of half-time. City went in 2-1, but Riverside came out and dominated this. A fantastic second half, it has to be said. Rodriguez, I think, got the equaliser. I'm certainly giving it to him. A flick at the near post. And then Toby Harrop with a diving header on 65 minutes put Riverside ahead 3-2. And then we just had 20 minutes of holding on. Excellent finish to the game. I think City hit the woodwork at least twice. Couldn't find a way past Matthias Munoz, who in my opinion was the player of the match. He made a string of excellent saves. And so at the end of, we'll talk to the coaches in a few minutes, see what they've got to say, but really a very entertaining night of football here at Prospect Park. Final score, Launceston City 2, Riverside Olympic 3.
Yeah, what we call the interviews.
Yeah, just to make sure everything's set up and I just know that probably.
Because they'll straight away. I'll go and get them and bring them back here.
I'm just going to take it down.
Yep.
Boys, look like a team. In together, please.
How long do you need?